Here are the headlines most affecting Chilliwack this week. The federal Liberals' SNC Lavalin scandal having reverberations in Chilliwack. Another dump of junk in the river. Are recycling programs just confusing some people? Vedder Bridge, the site of art controversy. Is this public art a bridge too far? And we'll plow into a historical Made in Chilliwack event this week. You will be amazed. Let's get started. But before we do, it's my great pleasure to introduce our first guest co-anchor this week, Caroline Laanstra. Now, Caroline, hey, thanks for sharing the duties this week.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Okay, now here's the news. Our top story, the fallout over Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's expelling Jody Wilson-Raybould and Dr. Jane Philpott from caucus is causing not just ripples, it's a tidal wave. The Union of BC Indian Chiefs have already released a scathing rebuke of the decision, and now Stalo business leader and longtime local Liberal Louis de Jaeger is walking away from the party. De Jaeger was seen as really the only major contender in Chilliwack against current Conservative MP Mark Strahl. De Jaeger said in a statement, "It has become clear to me that my values and the values of many of my supporters in Chilliwack Hope do not align with the current direction of the Prime Minister."
Alongside the spring and fall river cleanups that are organized by the Chilliwack, Fraser, and Vedder River Cleanup Societies, another Ad Havoc cleanup is being organized for the Vedder. It has come to the point where 2 cleanups a year do not hit the mark. Organizer Nita Valele noted that the piles of mattresses, tools, needles, propane tanks, and even used sex toys are not just an occasional occurrence. The dumping into the river is constant, and that's why another cleanup is being organized. The next one is slated for April 13th.
Public art is always controversial, and the new plan for the Vedder Bridge isn't different. The city of Chilliwack has put out a call for 2 murals to be placed on the retaining wall of the bridge. The last public art display that was erected were those infamous metal flowers at the Evans Road roundabout. That gained plenty of scorn and criticism on social media, and in particular the fact that tax dollars were used to pay for it.
While Chilliwack is a growing city, we do remember our farming roots. The 97th annual Chilliwack Plowing match will hit the fields on Saturday, April 6th. This year's event will take place at the Chilliwack Corn Maze for the very first time ever. This year's event features the BC Plowing Championships, draft horses, and tractor classes, as well as reversible plow class and horseshoe demonstrations. This year's draft horse judge is Sam Mingham from Sorrento, and Rosedale's Jim Sash will judge tractors alongside Lynn McDonald from Olds, Alberta. In past years, various local politicians have shown off their plowing skills and prove why they should stick to politics.
The new supporting housing project on the site of the old Traders Inn will open April 23rd. BC Housing, Rain City, the city of Chilliwack itself, and the province are all involved in this project, one of 3 major housing projects for the homeless scheduled to open in 2019. The other 2 include a First Nations housing project on Yale Road and the Twin Towers being built at Ruth and Naomi's.
Fraser Valley hazelnut growers now can apply for the next intake of provincial hazelnut renewal program funding. This funding is critical for hazelnut farmers in Chilliwack, as well as Abbotsford, Langley, and Pender Island. The program is accepting new applications until July 15th for fall planting. BC hazelnut growers can apply online through the provincial government website.
The BC Real Estate Association announcing their new president, this for the 2019-2020 fiscal year. Fraser Valley realtor Michael Trites will head the board. He has over 40 years' experience in real estate transactions. Trite is a past president of the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board.
The Fraser Valley Pet Expo is at Chilliwack Heritage Park on Saturday, April 13th, and the 4-H kids will have a booth set up where the public can come and pet some animals and learn about the club. In addition, they will have contact information for different 4-H clubs in the Fraser Valley. 4-H kids will be fundraising by selling tickets for a John Deere 4x4 Gator.
And congratulations to Chilliwack's Royal Hotel. They're the winners of this year's BC Hotel Association Housekeeping Award. These are properties that have demonstrated excellence in cleanliness that consistently exceed guest expectations.
So when you come into the store, everything looks so beautiful and fresh is because I care. I come in at 4 in the morning. I work hard at it to make it look good for our customers. We buy from micro farms locally. We love their product. We buy it because we love the quality for Hofstede's Country Bar.
Now let's slide right into last week's 2019 Everest Canadian Senior Curling Championship, hosted here in Chilliwack. On the ladies' side, in the women's division, Alberta picking up a commanding win 8-3 over Manitoba. In the gold game, Saskatchewan rocking out Ontario 11-7. In the men's division, Saskatchewan, led by skip Bruce Cordy, completed Saskatchewan dominance as Bruce and his fellow rock sliders defeated the defending champs from Ontario 8-4 in an exciting final to cap off the tournament. Both Saskatchewan teams will represent Canada at the 2020 World Seniors Men's and Women's Curling Championships. Chilliwack was thrilled to host this tournament, and it was a feather in the cap for our shiny new facility. Your new and improved Valley Huskers are calling you, Chilliwack. The team is in need of homes to billet the players coming to Chilliwack for the 2019 season. For more information on how to get one of these young players into your home, visit the team website at valleyhuskers.ca/billet. If you're looking to get outdoors in the evening, look no further than Chilliwack's softball leagues. The Jolly Miller League has just started cracking the bats, and the competitive co-ed leagues have teams playing twice a week with over 40 teams participating in the spring division. Chilliwack also has a co-ed 2-pitch league for adults with games played on Wednesday nights from April through July. And also for those 55 and older, Chilliwack has a seniors league that play on Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 9:30 to 11 in the morning from April to September. So lots of opportunity to get out there and ground some balls and hit some home runs. For more information, go to chilliwackslowpitch.ca.
Fruit and vegetables are great, but there's 80 kinds of different candy.
Caroline, it's been a pleasure having you here as our first guest anchor. So how did it feel co-hosting the show?
It's been a pleasure and it's been fun, and I'm always behind the camera.
So what do you do when you're not co-hosting chillTV's News of the Week?
Well, my family likes to travel, and when I take my camera with me, my photos are my souvenirs, and with my experience working with my camera, learning on my own, I've worked at my church filming for the past 10 years, and with that experience, I got asked to work for a local company called VBN Sports, so you can find me following the Chilliwack Chiefs hockey games and running up and down the football fields for the Chilliwack Giants and the Chilliwack Huskers.
Well, we appreciate you sharing your time with us today. Okay, let's get to weather. 40 years ago this week, Canada went to the metric system. We converted Fahrenheit to Celsius, and we have not been the same since. The original reception was frosty as expected. Change is always difficult. 40 years later, our American friends are the only ones on the planet that don't use the centigrade scale. chillTV's long-range weather forecast. March went out like a lamb. April is coming in a little soggy. Expect spring showers for the next week and the highs near 15. Thanks for watching chillTV's News of the Week. And thanks again, Caroline, for joining News of the Week for April the 4th. Next week, we're pleased to be able to have someone from the TEDx Chilliwack team provide an overview of their upcoming event. That'll be in our commentary section. If there's something in Chilliwack or the Eastern Fraser Valley you feel we should be reporting on, send us an email at news@chilltv.ca. That's the News of the Week. This week, I'm Don Lehn.